we? How are we, everyone? Y'all doing good? I'm doing good. It's 5:22 in the morning. That's enough said. Today we're going to be watching Caleb Hammer's interview with a lesbian couple that he just released yesterday. And it got pretty steamy in a couple of points, in a couple of moments. It was interesting, to say the least. For those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Blake, and I am... Here, I'm going to do this so I can at least hear myself. I am a huge fan of financial audit. I watch it religiously. I consider it a form of AA. Not technically, but kind of a form of AA, so that way that I can stay on track with my own financial goals. And I guess that you can call me... Let's see what we have here. You could call me a financial audit... Whoops. Gunner, or FAG for short. I made a joke. I made it funny. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? So, again, we're going to be watching Financial Audit. Caleb sits down with a lesbian couple. One of them asks him a really interesting question. I'm curious what y'all think. Would we consider this question assault? Let's dive into it. Here we go.
I specifically have notes that you guys told producers that Carrie rushed Trisha into getting married.
That's maybe a little bit. When we first started dating, you were like, I want this, this, and this by this time.
Who wants a kid more?
She wants kid more.
Who's getting pregnant?
I would like to try.
It's a weird reaction.
I thought maybe you would want to donate.
Don't speak for both of us.
Would we consider that assault? Is that actual assault? What do we think of that?
Bundle all of my educational programs I've...
So, if a man were to ask a woman that question, is that appropriate? I mean, I know we're not being serious, by the way. This isn't a serious whatever. But what do we think? If a man were to ask a woman that, would that be weird? But with a woman ask a man that, granted there's no threat, but still, isn't that weird? Would that be considered? Under certain circumstances, would that be considered assault? Let's say.
ever made, plus the premium version of my budgeting app for not only 80% off, but also with a free trial today at DollarWise.com. Join the tens of thousands of people who changed their lives and join DollarWise Central right now for free.
Hi, my name is Trisha, and I'm 22 years old.
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm 32 years old, and we're from San Antonio.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming out from San Antonio, guys. What do we do for a living? You're in front of me, Trisha. Let's start with you. What do you do?
I'm actually an ultrasound tech. I work for a mobile company, so we kind of travel around a lot. But
Okay, what are you making?
24 an hour.
Cool. How many hours a week?
Like 6, maybe 50 hours.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, she's not
Okay,
wrong.
because she seemed questioning.
Well, it really depends because we travel a lot, so there's a lot of drive time involved. And
Yeah,
it
are
depends
you paid for that?
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
$10 an hour.
So what's hitting your account on a monthly basis?
Monthly basis, probably about 4,000.
Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And I assume this is a dual household income. We're a couple?
Yes, yes.
Are we married?
Mhm. Yes. Just
Okay.
newly married. Yeah.
32, 22. When did you guys get married?
Last month.
On the
Okay.
14th.
Oh, congratulations, you guys. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, Twitter won't like that age
No,
gap, but
no,
that's
no.
okay. We live in the real world, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a sous chef.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you bring us any food?
No.
I am fat and I like food.
No, this is my day off, so I
Alright.
left it out of work.
All right. That's a little racist of you, but that's okay. What do you make?
50 a year. So,
Okay. What does that break down to when it comes to hitting your account on a monthly basis?
monthly, it's about 31.50.
Okay, cool. So in San Antonio, cheapest major city in all of Texas, if we're adding that at $7,100 a month, certainly not bad. How are we doing? I mean, obviously you guys are on this show, but how are we doing?
We're surviving.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Are we actually doing either of those things?
So we have 5 dogs.
What's the importance of that in this conversation?
Well, I feel like that really
Hey, we're a gay couple and we have 5 dogs. Actually, we have 6 dogs and a whole bunch of cats.
revolves around
We're that house on the neighborhood block.
our life and how we live. Because a lot of the times, like, if we need to go somewhere or if something like that happens, we have to find some type
I'm
of care.
confused. Why does that matter? I'm not telling you to go on vacation.
Well, just sort of like living, we have to be home by a certain time to make sure that the dogs are fed, make
Good,
sure
you
we're
guys make
fed.
good income.
Well, yeah, but as far as like
How are you
living,
spending that you got you into debt? What's the living weird situation? Okay, I don't see a mortgage in here, but I do see $133,734.81 of debt. What the? You didn't know this.
oh, I knew it was a
Oh, you
lot.
guys
I
just
didn't know
got
that number.
married.
Oof,
You didn't
that
know. What
is
did you think that was?
chunky.
Well, I didn't know the exact number. I knew that we were
What did you-
in debt.
Who's bringing the majority of this?
That
Or is
was
it
probably
split
me.
evenly? So we just got married a month ago. How long have you guys been seeing each other? Because lesbians. Tend
were.
to,
Yeah,
move a
Fast and
little
Furious.
quick.
Go ahead.
We weren't that fast. We were together for 2.5 years.
That's actually pretty substantial.
Hey, listen, what is Caleb saying is very true. Lesbians are known to just like jump into things, which is totally true. I don't think I've known a lesbian couple to never do that, and I am very on the pulse of the community, at least here in Alabama.
Yeah, for us.
Where'd you guys meet?
We actually worked together. We worked at the same restaurant.
Yeah.
I ended up going to a different restaurant, but I was management and she was bartending.
Okay. Why did you feel like you immediately had to preemptively defend that?
I know there's a lot of stuff on the internet about.
Yeah, because they're very aware that they're on the internet, and so they have to like do these qualifiers and like preemptive. We're very aware of what's going on in the situation.
Power dynamics and taking
They
advantage.
don't know what
and-
they're talking about.
yeah,
That's
yes,
right.
you're right, but
So I know no one listens to them. It's like 1% of the internet. That's just very loud.
that's fair. I wanted to get ahead of that before it came and bit anybody in the.
So what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I think our ultimate goal here is just to get out of the debt that we're in and start working towards having a family. Mainly, kids. And I think
How are we doing that?
ultimate way to do that is IVF.
IVF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it, but there hasn't been like a set plan.
So who's
as to
getting
how we're doing
pregnant?
I would like to try first off, because I'm older in age and I would love to carry one of our children. So I
That's not a
really.
weird reaction.
it. There's like a big, I wouldn't say issue, but like I feel like between the two of us, it would make more sense for me to do it.
I mean, at this point, I think we just have to sort of suck it up and just be like, okay, you're the younger one, you're the more traditionally attractive one. Maybe you carry the baby. Maybe you carry it. Maybe just a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with the other one, but still.
But she
Why?
definitely, I'm younger. I have
So
both working.
biologically?
Yeah. Biologically, physically. I wouldn't say mentally and emotionally because she definitely has that more than I do. But it just, my body would.
Is this a disagreement in the
No,
marriage?
no, not a disagreement.
No.
I just,
I want her to try.
Yeah, I understand that
Good.
biologically it would be more difficult, but that's why I want to get out of debt quicker so I can try before I'm 75 years old.
Have you do you know you can?
No, we don't know. We haven't looked that far into it because all of
Okay.
that takes money, and we obviously don't know how to spend ours correctly.
Okay. Because it's less of an age thing, but just sometimes health-wise,
Right.
it can be a lot harder.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I think once we start working towards it and we know that it's like within hand's reach, I think we'll start making the steps to go forward with that and get ourselves physically checked out. But right now, we're just not in that standpoint.
So you wanted a kid for a while, maybe? 32?
Yeah. I mean, I
When
wanted
did we
to be a
decide
mom.
we wanted to get a kid?
I think we kind of just naturally, whenever we first started dating, kind of brought it up, talked about it a little bit. But now that we're actually married, it's like we just feel like that's the normal, like natural next step is to start a family.
Yeah. Since she's 10 years older than me, like, she made it a point, like, I'm ready to settle down and I'm ready to
Are
get.
we nervous about the 50% divorce rate for lesbian couples? It is the highest in the country. And I have had, for some reason, gay dudes don't want to come on the show. I don't know why.
It's probably because we're not watching Financial Audit because, I mean, we have other things to do. Well, I don't have other things to do. Other gay couples have other things to do. But I think maybe we might be more financially sound, or maybe not. I don't know. I know that me and my husband are pretty well off, but still, well off as. Let's be cool. We are financially okay, but yeah, I don't know. But also putting that as a qualifier is like, okay, lesbians have a higher rate of divorce. Are you worried about that? I think everyone should be worried about divorce. Like, everyone is worried about divorce when they get into a marriage. I mean, maybe not in the beginning, but at a certain point when like the honeymoon phase wears off or something, you're just like, okay, this is the person that I've chosen, and I am the person that I am, and they are the person that they are, and how do we make this work? Because once the honeymoon phase is over, that's when stuff kind of gets real, which, I mean, that's a given, that's obvious. But, I mean, yeah, just because there is a high rate of divorce in lesbian couples, I mean, there's also a high, I mean, quote unquote, turnover rate in lesbian relationships, and there's also a I'm just generalizing here, but in the community of lesbians, it's like they all sort of just date each other without any qualm. I don't know if that's true for on the gay male side, because for me, when I have an ex, that ex is now dead to me, and they are banished to to the shadow realm, essentially, and I will never see that person ever again. On the lesbian side, it's a little bit different. They all sort of just like, rinse, wash, and repeat a little bit. But again, that's a generalization, maybe not. But again, back to the topic, are you worried about divorce? I think that could be applied to really anyone.
No, gay women, okay. Seems to be a common occurrence on Financial Audit. Sure, why not? Most I've had have all had previous marriages.
Yeah, that's funny you say.
Yeah.
So which one? I would assume you.
No, you would assume wrong. I was engaged prior to this, but not married.
But you were engaged.
I was, yes.
Does that mean you were married?
Yeah, I was. I started dating this dude my senior year of high school. He had already signed a contract to join the military. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
sake.
Okay, cool. So
Oh,
anyways,
Raisin Repeat.
so of course I fell into that trap. My parents were like, nah, if that's what you want to do, you can do it, but you're gonna do it by yourself. So he went through his training, AIT, and got stationed in Texas. So that's why I ended up here. And it didn't really work out. It kind of sucked.
So you got married at 18?
I got married at 19.
You were married for a year?
Yeah.
Even?
I don't think I was married for a full year.
It wasn't a full year, you got a divorce.
I think
How'd
so.
you decide to leave?
I met.
Are you serious? You guys kicked it off while you were married?
Well, it started out platonically. It started out.
Ooh, these are some naughty ladies. Some very naughty ladies. So what do you think? Who do you think made the first move? Do you think it was the big one or the little one? Again, sorry, I don't. That's rude, but also, let's just use it as a descriptor. Or do you want to use tattoos or elf lady? Does that more appeasing? Do you think elf lady made the first move or tattoos? Huh. Wait a minute. Did she wear her? What is that shirt she's wearing? Lumbeer Brew? Some sort of like brew house shirt? Is that where she works?
Platonically.
It really did. It really didn't turn into something until I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to leave.
Yeah, but you were ready to leave and then you were immediately kicking into this, meaning that we were there.
Yeah, I mean,
mentally.
yeah. But I was
Every
also
single fucking time.
I
This is
was
seriously
mentally
every
ready to leave for a
conversation.
while though. Like
You were married for less than a year.
yeah,
What's a
well,
while?
it doesn't take much to learn from how that guy was because he didn't want to combine finances. He didn't want to do anything together. He never
maybe
wanted to
don't
make
get
it better.
married.
Well, of course there was a fake face put on before I realized that he was kind of a shitty person. Especially going into the
Date more
military.
than 6 months before getting
Yeah,
married.
yeah. Of course I was, but I was also pressured into being married because of the financial aspect that comes from being
Into
married.
this relationship or the
no,
other one?
the previous relationship.
Okay.
Because they get the
Did you
allowance and
feel?
stuff.
Did we feel pressured? Did we feel pressured on either side to get married in this relationship?
No.
Okay.
I mean, that's why we dated for a full 2 years before deciding to get married.
So what's our disagreement? What's our thoughts on money? Because there's always something here with the couple. You guys are here. Obviously, the finances are fucked. We just read off the number. We're bringing to the marriage bad dad on both sides. What are these conversations around money that you guys are having?
Do you want to tackle that one?
Just recently, I actually started watching you maybe a month ago. So I feel like I've been trying to get my head on straight, and especially being a little older, I just want to get her on the same page as me. And I feel like we're just
What are the conversations though that you guys are having?
I think the conversations include her saying, hey, we should get our finances taken care of. And I'm like, yeah. And then I just keep doing exactly what I was doing
Why?
before.
If you're able to acknowledge this, why?
Because she's a child. How old did they say that she was? Like 20, 26, 25? I was not paying that much attention. But it's because, the answer is because she's a child.
Probably because I don't think I was financially ready to be there. I think I was
To
stuck
be
in
where?
to be in the same headspace as her. Because I
Then
think
why
I
are we
was
married? Because finances are one of the leading causes for divorce. You're already in the highest divorce category. So
Yeah, I
why
think-
do we seal the knot, tie the knot, if we're not on the same page for one of the most important things?
because I think it was mainly because I wanted to achieve what she wanted. So I think I wanted to get there quicker, but I needed to be on the same page as her to get there, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to go and get where she wants to be, but I'm also stuck in my old habits, and I think that
What
sealing
are you
the
doing to
knot-
change it? Are you changing because you could put in some effort and change?
I could, yeah, I
So
completely
what are we
agree.
doing then?
What are we doing?
spending like we have money to spend whenever we.
So you do?
I feel like it's more from her because I am trying to get my shit together, but it's kind of.
See, I think a great question here would be for Caleb to actually ask the elf girl. It's like, so what is your plan to change? So you haven't changed, but you want to change. So what is your plan? Like, define it to me. Describe it to me. I mean, throwing the ball back at her a little bit and giving her some, like, I guess, accountability or responsibility in the accountability. I think that maybe that would, like, I don't know, unlock something in her brain, or maybe not.
Yeah, it's just one half.
Yeah, whenever I get home and there's Amazon packages sitting on the front door and stuff, so it's a little kind of like out of left field, just coming home and seeing more stuff we don't need. Whenever she says, "Yeah, we'll fix it,"
You guys not discuss like
Not
spend it-
purchases, and I think
why?
it was. I
But
think
that's everything.
I think it was a lot harder because our finances were separated. So like I couldn't hold I can't hold myself accountable. I just don't have. I can't. I
What
can't.
does I can't? What,
Like I
there's
just
been
don't know
attempts.
how
What do
to
they
hold
look
my.
like?
I mean, I really haven't attempted. I just haven't even tried to do it. I guess.
Okay, so this is where you would sort of hold her hand because she is so young. Granted, she's an adult, and we hold adults accountable like adults. But I don't know. If you don't have the skill set, then you don't have the skill set. Even though that's a very basic and simple thing to comprehend, maybe you need to give her the tools, whether that be you, Caleb, or Nick Offerman over there. Maybe if you were to be like, okay, here are some things that you can do to try to help yourself, be accountable. Like, for example, she could probably like write out a list or like write affirmations or something in the day and like have sticky notes around to like help remind her, because to me she seems a little bit similar to me in that she has like an ADHD brain, and so if it's like not in the immediate if the goal isn't in the immediate line of sight, then it's not going to like, it's going to skim right past it. Basically, it's going to just bypass and do the thing that you want to do in that moment. So but if you have like something like financial audit, which, you know, again, like I said, I use this as like my AA to keep me accountable in a way. If she had a system like that helped remind her and create those like neural links, I'm just using jargon right now, I'm not even sure if that's the appropriate term, but if she had like little reminders around herself that were to help her remember that she is trying to be more responsible, maybe that would help her.
But holding myself accountable is really difficult with my own bank account. So I know that like if maybe I had if I had a second person on there, it would hold me more accountable, because I knew that it wouldn't be just my money. It would be our money.
Okay, so in the conversation around money, you earn a little more, you earn a little less. But again, we're not making bad income for the household. What is the relationship with deciding where money goes specifically? I know we don't talk about purchases specifically, but where's the conversation about what we're doing, what goals we have, what actions we have to put in together to do it?
I think we're so.
I have notes that, even though I don't really care because you guys are adults, I don't give a that you're 10 years apart. So are my grandparents, I don't care. But it's like, we have notes that you told the producer that you struggle with the age gap.
Because I've had how many years ahead of her that I am like, we are fixing this
Dude,
now.
you're 2 years older than me. Do not make me feel old. What the fuck are you doing?
But also like, I kind of feel like a little bit, that kind of made me a little mad, because like you're 10 years older than me, but we're still in the same boat. Like we both still have credit card debt and a car loan and student loans and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, you might be 10 years older than me, but we're also still in the same boat, you know?
I feel like right now in this period of time,
Yeah, y'all might be in the same boat, but you'll have different mindsets. You'll have different, like, I guess, levels of pressure, because, I mean, once you get in your 30s, you're like, oh, well, I'm like halfway to 60, which means I'm halfway to retirement almost. And so there's like there's a little bit more pressure, I feel like.
want to get it together right now, and I feel like maybe she thinks, well, you have 10 years on me, so I still have time to figure it out to get to how old you are to figure it out.
There we go.
Even like I'm just trying to push it as much as I can right now, so she doesn't end up 32 and 100 and however much money you said we were in debt.
But why did you specifically bring up then that we struggle with the age gap? Because you brought this up in the pre-conversation.
I don't know. I think that I wouldn't say it's much of a struggle. I think it's just, I don't even want to call it a setback, because it's not a setback. It's just, I just feel like I need to play catch up with her, because we're always going to be 10 years apart, but I feel like I'm constantly having to play catch up just to get like where she wants me to be, if that makes sense.
I don't want you to play catch up. I want you to be ahead of me. I want to catch up to you because I'm so
Catch up, I put that on my hot dogs.
far behind. I want you to do better so I can be better with you and for you.
Well, I think because instead of you, like me succeeding you, why can't we just like meet in the middle and then start succeeding together?
I want to get there eventually, but since there is the gap, that you should be better than me because I know I have to play catch up to be even somewhat stable.
Why is it you calling out her for needing to better? Is that her needing to get better so you can get better?
I'm not-
That's the weird part to me.
I'm not trying.
So it's like she's saying, I don't want you to be in my position when you are my age. I want you to be better so that way it's like she's trying to be your mom. Do you get that? She is like she's trying to teach her young so that way she doesn't end up like her in the future, which I guess is maybe okay or maybe fine, but it's also kind of weird because it does put you in like a parental role, and that creates some sort of like weird codependent dynamics. So that's strange to me.
It seems like some weird kind of bullshit reflection, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't mean it to come off as deflection. I just mean if she is starting to do right at 22, that
Oh,
I have
22.
to catch up to get even
Why
because.
what is this competition thing? I'm so confused.
No, I don't think it's a competition. It's just I
Like,
want the
we're
best.
married, we're together. That's why we're
Right.
doing this as a pair to get up. And you're also kind of acting like you're better. Honestly, yeah.
Oh, cool. I don't think I'm better because I'm
Well, that
just
you have
as
your shit together a bit more.
Barely.
Not like a better person.
Oh man, take a look at those statements and we'll figure out if I have my shit together. 'cause I
Not
don't.
close.
Well, just through your languages.
Okay.
Just through your language.
Okay.
No, I mean I know this is a partnership, but I want her to do better than me, so she's
I'm so
not.
confused, though. Aren't we doing everything together? Isn't that the point?
Yeah.
Right. But I don't want her
As
to
a partnership?
be 30. I don't want us both to be 10 years from now and still in this. I want her to be at my age and we're not even close to this.
Okay. I mean, I can vibe with that. And if we're trying to have kids in IVF, that's definitely not cheap as well. I know there's some international options, but even still, how many kids are we trying to have?
She wants 72.
Okay, that's
I
that's a
want
lot. Like three. Yeah, three.
Okay, I guess we're on the
Are
same
we
page.
flip flopping each time? Like boom,
No,
boom, boom.
I don't think
No,
so.
I would love to have a large family, but
Well, how are we divvying it out? Who's?
I want her to give it a try the first time, and if it succeeds, then hell yeah, we'll go for another one. But the second one, I don't want to put her body at stress. I don't want to do anything more than what it needs to be.
You know,
and
like
the second
300,000
one,
hours in kids for IVF alone. Almost just like crazy.
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
How are we?
it's a lot.
But we're over 100,000 hours in bad death,
Yeah.
and we're not fully aligned. We kind of have that goal of like, okay, this is where we want to get. We want to get the IVF, right? But like, how to get there? It's like you don't seem you're ready to compromise on your lifestyle. But you want her to be better off than you are at your age when she's that age, and I get that. How do we get to these goals though if we're not kind of aligned? Like
I
you want to
don't-
push her to do better, but you're not really changing anything.
I don't think that it's not that I'm willing to compromise. So I graduated a year ago. Okay, it took me 4 months to get a job, and even then, it's one. Well, I don't want to say in case somebody sees this. It's not bad. It's just I can definitely succeed further and further. But my job that I'm in and the career field that I'm in, I have to
Job
have.
doesn't matter though. Income doesn't matter. People can be the highest income earning people in the world and be financially fucked. It depends where your money goes. You're talking about your behavior at the beginning when you open.
When I first got this job, I was obviously in student debt. I had 6 months to start paying it, I had a 6-month leniency period, and I was just figuring out how to actually live off of a decent income, because before that I was just bartending and it was like paid daily, and now here I am trying to figure out how to survive off of a 2-week like pay period, if that makes sense. So switching from that
What?
to like instead
What?
of
So you guys do not budget. To be very clear, because that, I mean that's the immediate solve to that. If we're trying to get better, why have we not put in any of the actions that we know historically across the board works for people? That's like step number one.
yeah
Learn where our money goes.
yeah
Well, we know that our bills are paid.
Yeah, honestly, when most people say that though, I go through and
yeah the bills aren't paid. Yeah,
They are paid. No,
I'm sorry.
ours are paid.
Yeah, ours
No,
are paid.
There
but-
shouldn't be late fees either.
Hey guys, I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Isn't that like a reference from like Drag Race or something?
They're actually paid all
I
the time.
see. I don't know. I feel like people never know.
Don't speak for both of us.
I don't know.
Well, are our finances separate? Because you were separate
No.
from your ex-husband. Thank you.
Not anymore. As of a couple weeks ago, we started putting both of our paychecks into one account.
Okay, but where's it going with all the extra credit cards and stuff? Do we have access to it? Are we authorized users? Do we review statements together? What are we doing? Because that's where a lot of spending and stuff is too. That's where payments have to be made.
Right.
Guys, we know
Our-
what comes in, right? We know what comes in. 7,100. What was spent last month across both
Oh,
people?
shit. I
We're
don't-
combined, so we should know. It's great. We're
No,
combined.
last month we weren't combined.
Wow, well, we're combined. Our statements. You can take a look back. We should know. We should be able to, if we've been combined these last 2 weeks, let's see what we.
Okay, so it does seem like they are like probably cautious. Like it looks like they are trying to be cautious in the relationship. They're trying to not rush things financially. I mean, they were together for 2 years, which is wild for lesbians to wait 2 years before getting married. And then now they're also just like doing a slow roll with like the finances and like the joint accounts and everything. I'm curious what else in life if they are sort of taking like a slow burn too.
In the last 2 weeks and just double that. That's probably pretty similar. So let's see. What did we spend last month? What do you think? Both combined, including on debt.
Probably about $100 less than we made.
Okay.
What?
So it'd be about $7,000.
Yeah, I would say probably about that.
And you?
No, I would say probably like. Wait, last month? Oh no, I would say closer to 9.
Why?
Because we had a baby shower and I spent a
Not
ton
for
of
your
money.
guys'.
No, not our baby shower, a friend's baby shower. So I.
Wait, you spent $2,000 on
No,
that?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when I had my personal checking account, I was spending significantly more than what I'm spending in the last 2 weeks since we joined together.
And you're just not aware of this.
I feel like
care.
I mean I care, but I'm at the point where she's an
She
adult and
thinks-
she's gonna swipe her card
No,
regardless.
she's your wife, and you guys are in this as a partnership, and she thinks she spent 2,000.
Right. If your wife is out there just like erroneously spending, I mean, that does sort of, I don't know, you should care a little bit. You should be like, hey, maybe we have these goals. Maybe you don't do that. And this other person's baby shower isn't as important as our goals. And maybe we, dial it back just a little bit. And maybe don't get them the crazy expensive. Also, this screen freeze of Caleb is amazing.
Hours more in the month than you think you guys.
She swipes her card. That's what she does.
Yeah,
she sees
You
something shiny, she swipes the card.
So fresh into a marriage, and we don't communicate.
Solid. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
So how much did we spend?
$9,257.97.
Holy.
close.
Yeah, you win your.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't,
9,200. You said?
257.
That's ridiculous.
57 cents.
how?
I got 2 bonuses last month.
Yeah,
It
they make
still
up
should
for
be
it.
on the
They push you to
command.
8,000 as a
The
household.
income.
Good
Bonuses
God.
push you to 8,000 from 7,100.
Still spent 1,000. But
1,000.
half of that was more.
If we're not
a baby shower.
communicating about finances, when bills come due, when things are forced to be taken out, how do we communicate on where money goes. Let's talk about student loans. I know it's something we all avoid talking about, but if your private student loans are crushing you, Y-Refi might be exactly what you need. They don't rely on your credit score alone. They look for borrowers who have the desire and the ability to repay. That is a game changer in a market where most lenders only see a number. Interest rates under 6% guaranteed. That's practically a unicorn in student lending. Plus, they offer structured payment plans to lower your monthly bill and even a co-signer release program so your mom and dad can step off the hook. Y-Refi is known for their personal service. No faceless call centers. You get a dedicated rep who actually cares about your progress. They've got a 4.6 star rating on Google, which tells you people genuinely like working with them. So if your private student loans are burying you, it is time to reach out. Y-Refi wants to help you climb out of debt, not push you further into it. Check them out at yrefi.com/hammer. That is YREFY.com/hammer, or call 888-973-3978. That is 888-973-3978. Break free from the high interest trap and get your finances under control once and for all.
I don't really think we talk too much about it besides the bill's coming up and we got to pay it. And I just started this new job like a month ago, so for a better part of the last like 3 or 4 months, she's been covering a lot of the bills because my job before this was
What are you
terrible.
making? So you've been the breadwinner.
But for a while there, whenever we were living together the first year, I was still in school, so it was very limited on what hours I could work. So there's been.
So how are we dealing with? Why aren't you going out and killing, making more money?
The job.
So you get a
It
good
was.
job.
I did. I looked for a job the entire
pick
time
up
I
a
was.
Hold on.
I know the dog's got to get home, but we already have one person.
I did.
So, fun fact, I'm not sure, it's probably not the meaning here, but a lot of gay men, when they have this tattoo on their arm, the stripe, if it's like up on the upper part of their forearm, that's actually like a kink tattoo. That means that they're into fisting. I don't think she's into fisting, and I don't think the 333 is a reference to fisting, but maybe that's the body count. Who knows? Maybe she can't get it all the way in. She has some interesting tattoos, but the more you know.
If I'm working and going to school, I'm going to school for clinicals from 7:30 in the morning to 4
That's where we pick
p.m.
up bullshit.
And I'm
$12
working.
an hour remote
And I'm
call center
God,
crap.
That's so hard. How am I supposed to take a call at the
I don't
same
give a
time?
You're paying bills, and I was talking about her.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was working at I was working for the Spurs. I can say that. I was working for the Spurs, and I only worked whenever they had games or concerts, and it was just
So
so
we definitely
few
get a
and far.
different job.
Yeah,
That's not even a question.
Yeah.
I did look. I put in probably about 300 applications during the 2
How
months
did you
I was
feel
there.
that the person that was maybe at that time 21 while you were like 31 was taking care of all your bills?
Oh, I feel like
Not all the bills.
it's so many. I don't want to rely on her.
I mean, that's sort of what you do in a relationship. I mean, the responsibility and like things can like ebb and flow that way, right? Like we can't be equal 100% of the time. Life happens, and then sometimes some other people have to, step up to the plate. I mean, it just happens.
To just live, but I mean that's where we were in life, so that's what happened.
Now, I asked you guys earlier about feeling pressure to be married and stuff like that, but I specifically have notes that you guys told the producers that Carrie rushed Trisha into getting married.
When we first started dating, you were like, I want this, this, and this by this time. And I was like, oh, I gotta put it together. Do
So you're telling people I'm rushing you because I had a timeline for my life?
No,
That's weird
maybe
as
a little bit. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I felt rushed, but I'm just saying like, I did feel like it was in times 2 speed.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. On go. I want what you think your combined financial score is. Okay, at the same time. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. 3, 2, 1.
0.5.
Okay, so pretty close. If you guys want to see where your finances are, take our assessment, go to calebhammer.com or click that link in the description below. Remember, if you don't want to be like a guest on the show, all you have to do is download my budgeting app, sign up for the annual version. I will send you our budget-friendly cookbook and budget notebook that cannot be purchased anywhere else. I'll sign it and I'll send it directly to you. You can also come on the show by going to calebhammer.com/apply. All right, so we're trying to get the baby mode, but what you writing down?
Whatever you write down, Caleb. You write down, so I'm gonna
We
write
wrote
down.
OS.
Yeah, no, that's a 5. I put my hammer score, and then I'm gonna put her hammer score, and then I just want to take some notes.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever had guests actually take notes and counter to Caleb. Interesting.
K Jewelers.
Yep, that's me.
Wedding ring.
Yeah, ring. It's pretty, right? Custom. I
Hold on. That is a perfect.
And budget notebook that cannot be purchased
I'm trying to take a screenshot for thumbnail
anywhere else.
purposes.
I'll sign it and I'll send it directly to you. You can also come on the show by going to calebhammer.com/apply.
Look at
All right, so we're trying to get the baby mode, but what you writing down?
whatever you write down, Caleb. You write down, so I'm gonna take some notes.
Okay. K Jewelers.
Yep, that's me.
Wedding.
There we go. All right, thumbnail.
Ring.
Yeah, ring. It's pretty, right? Custom. I picked it out.
Okay. I don't get it. I've never understood it. They all look identical
We
to me.
didn't spend any money on an actual wedding, so we spent money on our rings.
Okay, well, I guess at least you can resell that, unlike,
I would never resell that.
of course, unless it blows up in a horrendous divorce in about 6 months.
No.
6 months.
I don't think that
Just
would
going off of averages. Okay, so K Jewelers, we got a balance of This doesn't make any fucking sense. We have a balance of $5,172.91. Oh my, do you even know what happened on here?
Yes, I know what happened.
Why'd you allow this?
I didn't have the income to pay it off.
Then why would you fucking do it?
Because-
Ring pop. Like, you get it when you can get it. Listen, is this all stacked up deferred interest and it just hit?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. It was a
brutal.
$3,724.69 balance, making our minimum payments. Then deferred interest of $1,590.22 hit all at once, which pushed the balance to $5,172.91.
Great.
I didn't know.
Over the credit limit of $4,200. You did not know.
I didn't know that it was deferred interest and that it already hit. She told me it was on 0 interest, but I didn't know if it was deferred or
What the
when it
why
hit.
did she not know?
Oh my gosh. Yes, there was no interest temporarily. I guess that's what I had told her, but I knew that there was going to be an interest coming up in 18 months. I think it was 18 months. Yeah.
How long does this take to pay off?
Well, it's looking rocky, guys. It sounds like they're not communicating about finances like at all, or at least not fully.
Just making minimum payments.
Oh,
no
God.
purchasing, which you can't because it's, you know,
Gone. Yeah. 15 years.
16.
Oh, that's pretty close.
It'll be 16. Yeah, guess what? She'll be out of IVF zone by then.
Yeah.
You'll be approaching.
Hey. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. That's.
Yeah. Open the math. So, what's more important? Ring or having the kids? Because obviously we chose ring and not actually paying it off.
I would like for the kids to be more important, but
Well, the interest is already
How do
hit.
we get
so
the
now
money
we
for
need
your
to-
ring? Because you spent all that on her ring. How do we afford this ring?
I bought that ring.
Okay.
With money that I had saved.
Or the fuck is it all? So instead of actually putting it towards the future, we got it towards a ring.
Well, I mean,
also,
she
why
needs
do
a
I
ring.
note that your mom gave you money for a ring?
I
I know your guys'
I-
reality. I don't know why you try to lie.
I had 2/3 of it saved, so she gave me $1,000, and I bought the ring.
How much were you guys' rings?
Hers was like $3,300.
I don't know how much hers was. Whatever the first pay or whatever the first purchase was.
Was this all the ring?
Yeah.
Well, that was also we got our
our
wedding bands on that too.
Yeah. So there's been 3 purchases. Well, technically 2, but 3 items purchased on the card.
$194 minimum monthly payment.
Yeah, it just went up.
Yeah, because you weren't
Oof.
responsible.
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna be able to get anywhere if we're not responsible together? Like, we're both irresponsible on this. Like, you wouldn't communicate about it, and it's just like, and then you just let it go. And I don't know what to do. What are we gonna get?
I think once we hold each other accountable a little bit
How?
more with the joint account.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean,
That,
that's
that
all of
means
my
sitting
income
down.
going there.
Okay, tell me how we're holding each other accountable.
I know that if I spend something on that money or on that card, she's gonna look and she's gonna say it. She's gonna be like,
She's
"What the
gonna
fuck?"
look. She just sees. She says, "What?"
No, I say what the.
No, and then-
we just
That's
we
it. That's
have,
how these conversations go. That's our groundbreaking
Okay,
solution.
she doesn't actually say what because she's actually a lot nicer than that. But
But
she
we're
does
not
say,
sitting
"Hey,
down,
why
we're
are
not
we?"
planning, we're not going through on a monthly basis, we're not laying down
No.
everything, seeing where money went, discussing that, talking about what we need to adjust for the next month in order to get to our goal. Here's our goal. What does it take to get to the goal? These steps. How do we get to these steps?
Not as up to this point. no.
Okay, so obviously that's not a method that's gonna work. It's like, hey, you just got an Amazon? And it's just like, okay, and then that conversation's done.
Right, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see it, and I see that money came out, and there's an Amazon package, and I'm like, what is this? And then she tells me what it is, and it's hard to push back. I want her to be happy, so I'm not like, hey,
See, there is this fine line where in a partnership you don't want to be controlling, and like sometimes you almost coddle your partner because you don't want to come off like as the controlling, like gaslighting, manipulating, blah 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 kind of person in the relationship to make yourself come off like the villain. And there's like certain people, I guess, like her who almost feel overly sensitive to that, and they're afraid that the other person is going to take it as if they are trying to control them and be like toxic. But I guess there's a healthy way to go about it, and it just sounds like maybe they don't have the communication skills to really be able to dive into that. And I guess that's just a learning process, maybe? I don't know. How do you learn? Like, is it that she doesn't trust the outcome of the partner's reaction? Like, does the partner have a history of overreacting and using these weird TikTok psychology words? Be like, you're gaslighting me, you're toxic, you're trying to control me, blah 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 blah. Or is this just her own anxiety, speaking speaking due to the expectation?
stop
So what
doing
is it?
that.
Because you're not wanting to do it out of fear, and you're not wanting to push back out of her not being happy. So what the? This doesn't sound like a method that works, in my opinion. And also, just like the fear-based, like it's like the negative reinforcement that should be.
Maybe they are like hyper aware of the divorce rate or the breakup rate in lesbian relationships, so they're trying to appease each other to the point to where they're all at the same time enabling each other. Maybe that's what's going on.
Experience that you'd be experiencing, that's not actually going to change your behavior. It's like, you have dogs, it's like having their whole training be fear-based. That's not going to work. You want to change behavior. Or change behavior.
Well, I guess I never really was like shown how to budget. Like,
None of us were.
oh, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, a financial audit is one of the most exciting moments in this channel's history. You know I've been working on building all these educational tools, our budgeting app, all this crazy stuff over this past year, because that is where my passion is. We finally did it, and now we put it all into one program called Dollar Wise Central. You get the premium version of my budgeting app. You'll get the cookbook mailed to you and signed by me. You get to learn about debt, investing, budgeting, real estate, basic beginner stuff, and finance, all the way to the advanced stuff. Collaborated by experts with the lowest refund rate in the industry for a reason. And guess what? You can try DollarWise for free until September 1st. If you are struggling, or you want to learn more, or you want to change your life in any way whatsoever, like literal tens of thousands of people have done with our programs, go to dollarwise.com. Click that link below. Your life will change. It'll be incredible. And I am here for you with an incredible support team that you can reach at any time. This is a no-brainer. Dollarwise.com. Let's go.
I don't. It was hard for me because it's hard for everyone. I guess.
Yes. Were you taught how to budget?
No.
No one was. I wasn't. These
Yeah.
weren't.
And at what age did you figure it out? Just curious.
Just about your age.
22.
22, I started to get into it.
Okay. Cool.
That's actually about the same age that I opened my first credit card, and yeah, that's when I also started to really get into like the financial literacy. Not perfect, mind you. Like I wasn't as in depth as Kayla probably was, but I at least started to try and be more responsible from that age.
So I'm right on track then.
If you actually turn it around, because most people don't, is the thing. That's the issue.
Because I'm old and I don't have mine together.
Yeah, but I didn't know about Caleb Hammer whenever. I mean, sorry,
didn't
you didn't know
exist.
about Caleb Hammer. You did exist. You're on the same age.
Ooh,
Sorry,
the
you're not.
channel didn't exist. The channel didn't exist.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure there was someone similar at her. If she was
Dave
my
Ramsey, I
age.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
but he
guess-
just talks to people who have millions of dollars. So what's I see his clips on YouTube all the time. Oh,
that's
you
not
have
true.
No, I wouldn't
$5.5
say
million dollars.
I mean,
That's a specific segment, I think.
my parents watch Dave Ramsey. Not that I want to be like my parents, but like
What's wrong with your parents?
they're
They suck.
They're not very supportive of us. That's kind of
What?
why.
Flap on flap?
Yeah, flap on flap.
Flap on flap.
Yeah, she
Flap
got
on
divorced, and they're Bible thumpers, so she got divorced, so that was automatically strike one, and now I'm a girl, so that's like strike eight.
Yeah, my parents are like super biblical. They're homesteaders. They live off their land. My siblings are homeschooled.
We don't want to be like that anyway, because
Yeah,
that's
no.
nasty.
I mean, I want to be financially successful like them, but I don't want
I
to
don't
be.
give a what anyone does is get your money in shape.
Right. Okay.
I don't care who anyone is. Get together. That's my philosophy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, this is horrendous, and it's at a 31.24% interest rate of death.
Not the worst one.
Crazy. Okay. Home Depot. What's this?
Is this attached? I'm sorry. Is this attached to K Jewelers here? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
The Home Depot card I opened whenever we moved in together, and I bought a washer and dryer for us.
Listen, I'm not advocating for renting over purchasing over the long term, but the thing is that my first year down here, my first 2 years down here when I was trying to pay off that, it made more sense than blowing, a few $100 or on used or a few thousand on new. I just rented washer and dryer. And it made sense, and those services are everywhere. I know they exist in San Antonio.
Yeah, but that'll
would've
last
made
us
sense.
forever.
Yes, but you didn't have the money to get this, and now it's on.
I've honestly never even considered renting a washer or dryer. I've always just thought of owning. Like I really didn't even know that that was a thing. Like here in my town, it's hard enough to like rent power tools for like construction and stuff, or like renovations. So I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing there would be services here that would do rental, but granted, I don't. We own, but I've never really considered that.
a card that is accruing $32.21 in interest.
Well,
you're paying
when-
fees.
when we
you're
first
paying,
moved in-
you're paying an interest on this what I paid in monthly rent just for my units, and then I didn't have to pay back $1,505.
But you had to give
So-
it back after you were done, right?
Yeah, but that's
Yes.
ours. I mean, we're
And then
paying
you
for
can
it, but
sell
it's
yours
ours.
for probably like $400 because no one wants your nasty ass used washing machine.
Yeah, so I don't want someone else nasty has to use washing machine either. So I got a new
But I
one.
didn't say get used. I said maybe we rent.
Well,
Yeah, but
aren't the
renting is
rented ones
used.
used?
Yeah, but they probably clean it a bit better.
Yeah, but we got a
Maybe
new
I don't know. I use it. I'm okay. I don't have AIDS.
I mean, I guess that's true, but we don't have AIDS either because we got a new washer and dryer.
Yeah, we got a new one. Also, that one has a lot of plant stuff on it too.
The Home Depot card.
Okay.
For your hobby, right?
Sure, not one where you're spending endless amount of money that we can't pay off or budget into a checking account. I mean, just you can get hobbies that don't require all that. $1,505.63 on a $1,700 limit. Yeah, I mean, I see they're telling me you spend at least $400 or $500
Oh, my
on your
goodness.
little collections, your little
Yeah.
plant collections. Yeah,
It's pretty cute.
I'm sure it's cute, and so is all the interest rate, and so is not having a kid because you guys aren't even close.
Yeah, but
Real
it's
cute.
also.
Who wants a kid more? Are we equally in this?
I would say that she wants a kid more, but I'm pretty close to being equal with her.
Pretty close to being cool.
Oh, you're not there.
No, equal. Pretty close to being equally excited
I heard cool as well.
or ready.
I think I'm just more ready because I know that I would like to carry our first child, so I feel like I'm more so ready because I know that the window is closing.
It's not meant to be an insulting thing, just a biological thing. But aren't you gonna have to lose a decent amount of weight?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
I
you
haven't
gotta like
losing
start
weight.
that today. Though.
I
Oh,
haven't,
okay.
yeah.
What have you lost over how long?
The last like 6 months, I've lost like 30 pounds.
Okay, that's good.
I'm getting.
I mean, that's fine. You could probably lose more. I mean, yeah. It's that I don't know. You could lose more. But hey, good job though.
There,
Very good.
Try my best.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll keep
but
going.
you're not doing it in a healthy way.
Anyways, can we go on with the card?
What?
She doesn't eat. She eats like maybe once a day.
You'll bounce back.
That's fine. I mean, as long as you're eating, you're fine. I mean, even if you don't eat. I mean, not to promote certain disorders, but I mean, you have enough fat on your body that's what fat's for. It's to feed your body when you don't have food. You're fine.
Done that. I've yo-yoed. You'll bounce back.
Okay.
Just working in restaurants all the time.
Unsustainable. This is,
Yeah.
like, you will bounce back. You will fall into old habits. That's what's happening. Like, I've lost 40, gained 40, lost 40, gained 40. This just happens. And I do like the starvation diet too. Does not
I'm
work.
not purposely starving myself. I just, since I work in a restaurant, I'm around food all day. Just the thought of eating it makes me nauseous.
Okay. We've had a late fee on this car guys.
This
we've-
year?
See? What did you say at the beginning? What the fuck did you say at the beginning?
You know, they said that there was no late fees.
Yeah. I told you this always happens.
I didn't
This
take
happens every
accountability
fucking time. This happens every fucking time. I can't believe anyone that is on the show, unfortunately, anymore. But basically anything at this point.
Hold on. I'm gonna be doing a.
I can't believe anyone.
All right, thumbnail. There we have it.
And that is on the show, unfortunately, anymore. But basically anything at this point. Every fucking time.
I didn't know that was like.
No, that's why you said it. Or you were lying, but this is better. I'd rather have ignorance. $136.53 of interest accrued this year so
I thought
far.
that was the late fee.
Huh?
I thought
No,
you were
it's
telling us the
40
late
bucks.
fee. Okay.
So what the why do you think that happened?
I don't know. I don't like putting it on autopay. There's just something about it that just makes me nervous, so I just go in and do it myself. So I guess I overlooked it.
Okay. All right. Is everything's on autopay now?
Nothing's on autopay.
Why is nothing on autopay now? After clear, well, you didn't know this was happening until right now. Why are things not on autopay? What's the philosophy?
I don't know. There's something about it just makes me anxious, so I just don't
What?
do
Do you
it.
guys have not enough money in the checking account?
See, I think she has a lot of anxiety. Like, she's worried about her age. She's worried about the other partner and like her future positions. It seems like she's always like worried. I'm curious what her history is.
Ever?
Sometimes.
Why? You guys
Because
make
I-
money.
Yeah, 'cause we spend
I
it on
don't know
bullshit.
how to budget.
It's not just about budget. Even if you're not budgeting, you know not to go swipe at the bull.
I mean, I've gotten a lot better at that, but I'm not gonna lie.
Just like everyone says they never have a late payment, and then I find a late payment, everyone says I've gotten better. And they're not. I just saw $2,000 spent more than came in last month.
Yeah.
$3,000 more than normal. So I don't give a. That's not true. Bullshit spending, basically $900.
Holy shit.
That's
Sorry, that's not spending. That's just going out to eat.
what?
Good.
See, extra miscellaneous.
What?
Basically $500.
Okay, but the $500 was her baby
Other
shower.
large purchases $1,400.
Large purchases. I said
Yeah.
what?
Large purchases. Let's see. Large doesn't mean miscellaneous, but it's just kind of uncategorized. Unknown withdrawal $1,350.
Oh, that's bills.
Okay, it was an unknown, and then TurboTax $84, uncategorized. Miscellaneous bullshit. That's like American Eagle overdraft protection.
That's my fault.
Did you know this?
No.
Yeah.
Overdraft protection? So you're overdrafting on your checking account. Yes, I
Yes.
did know that one.
But it's because
Why?
it's because of the stupid pest control company that I agreed on and I accidentally signed. I didn't accidentally, I just didn't know about it.
It's because of the stupid pest control company that did the thing that I asked them to do and I paid for. So it's because it's on me. It's stupid.
They knocked on my door and they're like, hey, we can do this for this. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, we have bugs, let's do it. And it ended up being a year and a half
You
contract.
actually got sold by a fucking knock on the door pest control person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never
she
almost shot
wasn't
people with
home.
paintball guns more than those people.
If Carrie was home, she would have said no, but I was by myself.
Fuck, maybe we
Again,
shouldn't allow age gaps. You have the mind of a 16-year-old.
Not, maybe in
How are you
finances.
kidding? Huh?
Maybe in finances. Maybe in finances, I have a 16
Yeah,
year old
she's
mind.
signed a year-long contract, so it takes money every month.
And you overdraft because of it?
I forgot about it.
A courtesy pay fee.
What's that?
Well, we will see. Old Navy, TikTok Shop Academy, Sports, Pop Shelf, miscellaneous spending, Quizlet, and Apple stuff.
Did you buy?
Miscellaneous bullshit, 250. So we're talking just bullshit guaranteed.
Did you buy Quizlet?
Yeah, I bought
Guaranteed
it.
bullshit, 1,200.
Oh, damn.
And there's probably a lot more.
But I feel like
Oh,
the
and then
Quizlet-
subscriptions. We have ID Protect, Netflix, Spotify, Disney Plus, Acorns.
That doesn't seem like a
Pull
lot
up
of
your phone.
subscriptions. Of?
Your phone.
Yeah. What do you want me to pull up?
I want you to open it.
Okay.
Okay. See, she's more brave.
I don't care. Nothing on there.
You have Second Try, which removes monthly. I don't know what that is. What is that?
The Try Guys? It's a YouTube.
Oh,
they used
but
to
our
have
membership
YouTube.
is so much better.
See, I like the Try Guys for a second there, but then they got all like high and mighty. Was it the Try Guys who got really upset when one of their people cheated with another one of the people in the group? Was that Try Guys or was that someone else? I don't know. That just seemed like a very dramatic and over. I'm not sure if that's the same people, but it seemed like I don't know. They overreacted in a weird way. It's not great, but still, being all like high and mighty, didn't like it.
I guarantee you our content is higher quality and more content as well.
Okay.
Mostly because YouTube told us that themselves. HSP Premium?
Yeah, heart starts pounding. Those are
For
Podcast.
f***'s sake, again, wrong one. And then iCloud Plus, Oh No Media?
Oh, that's a good one. No, you can't make that face because theirs is good.
Yeah, there's,
Alright,
Their
I don't know.
content's
they have
good.
3 separate podcasts.
It's all about like murders and stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thrilling. Planta?
Yeah, I don't pay for that one anymore. I
Okay.
needed it for my plans, for my hobby.
If I go through your guys'
Little
text message conversations in the post show, is it all? Are there gonna be lesbian fights?
No, we actually don't fight that much. And if we do, we just like sit down and speak like normal adults.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. A lot of it is probably just me
And
complaining
you
about my
have
job.
Chardney's family party game.
Huh?
Charades?
Charades?
Oh my.
Are you okay?
Charades? Wait, hold on. Let's see this. Let's see if Caleb is justified in this. Charades. Is that how... Charades? Okay. Caleb, you don't really have a lot of wiggle room here. Oh, y'all are so nice. People are spamming my chat now with some cute little... y'all are fun. Love y'all. Fans. Love y'all. You're so cute. Okay. Where we going? Oops. Let's keep going.
Was that a stroke? You just had a stroke? That's what that was, yo? Is that a stroke? Your face? Oh my gosh.
I am not proud of that one.
I don't pay for that. It says we're. I stopped paying for that, by the way.
I'm not known for being able to read well.
Oh my god, that's funny. Wait, so was that the only thing on there for me? Was
Yeah.
charades?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charades. Okay, discover it. What's that?
Mine.
Caleb.
It's
Okay, what's
bad.
going on with this?
It's
It's
bad.
purchasing on a card that is accruing interest that is
Yeah.
over the credit limit. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's over the credit limit.
I just found out like a couple nights ago that she was still charging stuff.
Tell
for
me,
that.
how'd that conversation go? Why? Why did it even happen? Because you're coming on the show and it's about to be exposed.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
exactly what it was. We were coming on the show, about to be exposed, and I said, "Do you even spend on your credit cards?" And she
And
said,
honestly,
"Yeah." And I looked at that one.
Oh, I thought I said no. I honestly thought that because it was maxed out, I didn't have room to spend any money on it. But
Well,
I
you
guess
put a little payment that brought it slightly under than you spent, and then interest hit, and now you're over.
Yep,
She's
that's exactly
$125.93 over the credit limit. $146 minimum monthly payment. Again, $190 of purchases, while $125.99 of interest is accruing. Why the regardless of max out or not, why are we purchasing on a card that we cannot pay off and that interest is accruing? Question is all this time here.
Because I didn't have the money in my checking account.
Then why are we
so I was like,
spending it?
Because I'm not good at meal prepping. That's a large majority of what that is.
Well, you have a
It's-
significant other as well, who, by the way, does cooking things.
Right, but as soon as she gets home from work, she's tired from cooking at work. So
Well,
she
stop
doesn't
being
wanna cook at home.
lazy. Let me guess. You're just using an investing app that doesn't invest in you. It is time to change that. Right now, Webull is offering up to a 3.5% match when you open an IRA with them. That is real money going into your retirement, not just points or coupons. And that's just the start. Deposit $100 and you get 30 days of Webull Premium. Anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 sitting around in your account, move to Webull and get $200 in cash. And if you worked your way up to $5 million, that's $30,000 in your account just for moving it over. It is not just about the perks, though. Webull provides the tools that serious investors want as well. TradingView integration, real-time data, zero commission trades. It actually works on all your devices. And now through September 30th, you can stack even more. Get a $100 cash bonus for a $2,000 deposit, plus a 2% cash back on all deposits, and a 30-day premium voucher, and a 4%
Hammer.
APY booster on any uninvested cash.
Do
It
the
doesn't
thing.
get better than this. So
Go
stop
Hammer.
paying for a platform that gives you nothing back and make the switch
It's
to Webull.
amazing.
Go to
Whatever,
Webull.com/K/Caleb or
whatever.
pick the
Go
QR code
Hammer.
or the link below.
Do it.
Let's get back to the show.
I don't think it's lazy. I get my
It sounded like lazy.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
get speed at work every day.
Yeah, I also get beat at work every day. It's not the same concept, but it is similar to a similar beating.
I just don't want to cook whenever I've been cooking all day.
Yeah, but we have to because we don't have money. We just saw that. What was it? $800 going out to eat in a month or $900? I don't remember.
Which is honestly like a real eye opener because I know that we don't really have a budget, but we kind of eyeballed it and we thought about
Oh, your
doing.
credit's 543.
No,
You
not.
said this is your discovery.
My credit is not 543.
Yeah, it says this is your credit. FICO
There's a
score.
copy of my credit report. It's bad.
Is it worse?
It's not 543.
It's worse.
It's lower than 543.
It's bad.
Oh my god.
What is it?
I mean, it's not the end all be all. Like, you can raise it fairly easily.
But it's because
What
it's
is it?
474. It's because my student loans hit.
474?
We're gonna get a house together?
Maybe
I mean,
one
that would
day.
be nice.
If we want to get a kid, sometimes we want to get a house with it. That's classic America.
Yeah.
Not with that.
I know
Not
it's
with this
bad.
debt to income for either of you.
Agreed. But it's my student loans hit my account.
None of these are necessary purchases.
No. Nope.
So this wasn't because I didn't have enough money in my account. There's the American Eagle, Subway, Nora's Snacks, Dunkin' Donuts or Baskin Robbins, Nora's Snacks, Starbucks, the liquor store, McDonald's. Going in and getting some bullshit. Going in and getting some BS. Starbucks, McDonald's. Oh, late fee this year.
This year?
Oh my, guys, what is wrong with
Wait, is that the second one? Is that the second one? Girl, come on. Come on.
you? You have a reasonable aura surrounding you when you talk in this conversation. But then,
Caleb, are you a witch? Reasonable aura? What do you mean? Caleb's gone woo-woo. Next, he's going to be asking what their zodiac signs are.
you don't know anything.
I think we're just, I'm ignorant to a lot of her spending, and I'm assuming she's ignorant to a lot of my spending. And
But give us a little bit of grace because we are
Grace and late
freshly
fees?
married, so we just combined our finances.
That doesn't matter. You should have been making a fucking minimum monthly payment.
I mean, I agree.
Well, that has nothing to do with fresh marriage.
Yeah, but of course we're ignorant to each other's finances because we didn't.
No,
have
you're
them
ignorant to your
combined.
own.
Oh well, that's. I never said I didn't have a late fee though. I never said
But
that.
still, you didn't know you had this.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I get it. I thought that I made all my payments on my credit card.
You
It
don't
says
do auto pay either.
Credit card. No.
At least, to be fair to them, at least they seem like they're decently, like, they're self-aware enough to be like, yeah, I F up sometimes. Which is refreshing, honestly.
Well, you don't have like the missed payment. You were late.
Oh well, that's not.
Well,
did I
late,
get a fee?
yes.
Oh.
Late is where it hits, or missed payment's where it hits your credit.
Oh okay.
That's letting it sit there for
Okay.
a bit.
Gotcha. Glad we cleared that up. I didn't know that. I didn't know the difference. I thought late fees hit my credit card as well, not just a missed payment.
Also, credit camera's not perfect.
No.
So what are we doing? This is Norris Snacks and Dunkin' Donuts and all this. It's so much bullshit.
I know, and it's while I'm on the road at work. I don't ever just leave my house to go
Pack
to
a
North.
fucking sandwich. You guys are women.
oh, so we should be in the kitchen.
Yeah, let's be a little sexist
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh, okay, real cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caleb, there's more of them than there are of you. They will take you out. The big one looks like she might, you know, with the fisting tattoo. Watch your booty hole. Watch your booty hole.
Okay.
Yep. We
Yeah,
should be in the
but
kitchen.
I don't always have a refrigerator or
Guys, we have a
microwave
kitchen here
access
if you
to.
guys want to touch it on your way out.
Oh, cute. I was already in there. Thank you.
Oh, classic.
First place we went. There's not always a microwave or a kitchen available to me, so it's hard to
No,
pack
sandwiches.
something.
No. That's called a cooler.
Yeah.
She has a lunchbox.
I do. I
She
have an
actually bought
insulated
multiple
lunchbox.
lunchboxes.
That's not a
Okay.
very good one.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
Then get a better
She
one.
just keeps buying lunchboxes.
Actually?
Yeah, I'm on like my third lunchbox. What
are you doing?
I feel like I just don't never have enough room.
No, she just likes to spend money, so she sees a lunchbox that's cute, so she spends money on it.
I actually bought one that included containers and a lunchbox for a cheaper price.
You equally use none of them?
Yes, I do.
Well, then what is all this then?
I can't pack a coffee in a lunchbox.
You can do it in a thermos.
Yeah, but I like my stuff cold, not hot.
Then make it cold in a thermos. What do you think?
It sounds like she is coming up with every excuse to just not do the thing because there are solutions to every single thing that she's bringing up. I mean, really.
Thermos does. It maintains temperature, you dumb tit.
The cold. I don't like watered down coffee, and the thermos always keeps it cold. Yes, but the water
Then
and
put
the
a
ice
non-melting little ice pack in there.
in my coffee.
A little thing. You know, it's like plastic frozen with water inside. It doesn't melt.
Also, fun fact, you can make the coffee the night before, put it in the refrigerator, and then the next morning it'll be cold. Boom. Fixed it for you.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I don't know what it's called, but we know what I'm talking about, right, guys?
Like a reusable ice cube.
Yeah, like that kind of. Come on, or like a
didn't
little
know.
ball. You get
Yeah, I wouldn't put the because they're plastic, right? Those like refreezable ice cubes, because those are plastic, and I don't think it'd be okay. Are those like are those okay to put in hot liquid? Like, aren't we worried about microplastics and stuff? I don't know enough about it. Wow.
It's possible some people put in their whiskey when they don't want it to water it down. Oh my.
I was unaware. I didn't know those existed.
You're obsessed. Aren't you guys like obsessed with Amazon? Like, just look things up.
I wouldn't say obsessed with Amazon.
We really don't go
see.
crazy on Amazon. She pulled that, or she brought that out of her butthole, but she didn't. It's not like we go crazy on Amazon. We don't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month.
So how long do you guys think you're gonna stay married?
Forever and ever.
Forever?
Yeah.
27.24% interest rate on here.
It's a little bit better than the case. Oh, that's right. To me.
On what?
The case, the K jeweler card.
Another card.
It's 31%.
Apple Card. Who's this?
Mine.
What's going on?
I opened that card originally like 5 or 6 years ago, and I bought an iPad. Yeah, I don't use it.
No one uses their iPads
Yeah.
except for.
Yeah. But I opened it and I had a line of credit, and
Fair.
my life kind of
I
went
don't
sideways,
think
so
I
I
will
maxed
realize
it out.
my iPad.
A lesbian breakup?
Yeah, lesbian breakup. I moved out of the house and she took all the furniture and everything, and I was stuck paying 2 months of rent somewhere I wasn't living. Then I couch surfed for
Sick.
6 months, excuse me. I just kind of been in a hole that I have not tried to get out of.
Not tried?
I mean, I've monthly minimums, but
Yeah, it's gonna take 10 years.
Yeah,
We've already two.
I haven't like sat down and been like, I'm getting out of this now until recently.
Yeah, but then you guys haven't done anything. You still spend. You discussed, well, let's get out of this, and then you still spend more than you brought in.
Yeah, I agree. We need to sit down and have a conversation. But
That's what you guys already did. That's what you just said.
Yeah, we talked about getting out of it, but it's not like we set up a
We
plan.
haven't set up a plan.
What's the point of
Yeah.
talking about getting out of it if we're not doing action required?
Well,
if we're
it's
not
hard
figuring-
whenever I see her like 2 times a week because we work opposite schedules, so it's hard to
You
just
guys
sit
never
down
see
and
each
plan.
other?
It's
This is like
barely.
the one day off I have a week, so
This is why you guys have lasted longer than most?
Maybe.
no, we like each
I
other.
mean, we like each
Caleb.
other, but like a lot of the times it is because we only see each other on an hour at a time.
Yeah, like Wednesday nights and Sunday nights are the only time we really see each other.
That's crazy. How the are you gonna maintain a healthy relationship, honestly?
I like
Like,
her.
not joking. I know, but how are we gonna maintain a healthy relationship? You can like someone and it doesn't have to be healthy.
I mean, I don't.
Because if you see each other 2 hours a week, that's brutal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough, but like it makes those moments more cherishable.
Yeah, but it also makes it impossible for us to have hard conversations because you don't want to spend those.
I can see both sides of this argument because, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. And granted, they do have the obstacle with the distance and the time and everything, but it is, I don't know. It's, even though they are married and they've been together for 2 years, it does seem like there is a lot of like, there's a lot of growth that needs to happen in this relationship for sure. But they also seem like they're both very collected and like rational in their thinking, at least, or at least as rational as they can be. And I don't know, I kind of have faith in this couple at least. But I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. I'm about to have to get ready for work, and plus my dog is she is come here doing her best to tell me that she needs to go outside. So we're gonna do that. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Let me know if you want me to complete the rest of this in a part 2 video. Leave a comment down below if you don't mind. Let's have a great Tuesday. Y'all are amazing. Goodbye.